Today's bodyweight workout has two parts. We're gonna start out with some static core work, okay, some unilateral work, and what that means, we're just gonna be focusing on one side at a time. We have a side plank hold followed by a single leg glute bridge, all right, and we're gonna be just going back and forth for that basically 4 total sets of that, okay? Now, once we finish that, we have 40, 30, 20, 10 of shoulder taps in the plank, jump squats, and V-ups, and then we're gonna run 200 meters between each round. So it's 40, 40, 40, run, 30, 30, 30, run, until you finish this workout, okay? Moving nice and steady is going to be the goal today. Let's go ahead and get into the first movement. We're gonna be doing that side plank hold. So what we're gonna be doing is on the elbow, picking it up, the hips and shoulders in line. As you're gonna reach your hand to this guy, it kind of keeps her in check as far as she knows if it's pointing straight up, she's in a good position. And then we'll switch and we'll do the other side. All right, and then we're gonna be doing on that other minute, that single leg glute bridge, where we're just gonna drive the leg up, keeping the knees close, and then she's gonna switch. Oh, and when she switches, her hips aren't dropping down, she's focusing on keeping her hips static, or sorry, in line together, okay, in parallel, and that's what we're gonna do. Now, the shoulder taps are gonna be done in the plank. We're down here, and trying to maintain that plank position without too much rotation. Can you show what it looks like when you're like kind of sagging on the one side, or just kind of like, yeah, so anything like that. So we try to keep that clean. If it's hard for you, you can always widen the feet out, and that'll make it a little bit easier. Now, jump squats. We just want to focus on just leaving the ground here. Feet are shoulder width, driving up. Yep, finishing up head and just trying to drive off the ground quickly. Now we have V-ups. Couple different versions here is we can go straight V up, touching our toes each time, or a V tuck, where you're just gonna tuck it in, bring it in, and just focusing on getting the shoulders up off the ground, okay? That is gonna be our bodyweight workout. Now, before we get into our couch to CrossFit, for those of you that are just getting into this, and we're so glad to have you, please subscribe and follow and like us on Instagram. Now, this one is all about steady movement like it has been all week. What we're going to be doing is 30, 20, 10, 5, so it's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna start out with an elevated shoulder tap. So you can use a chair here, and same thing. You're trying to maintain that straight body position from the shoulder to the ankle. You can widen the feet to make this a little bit easier, okay, and good to go. Now, the jump squats, we can just do a squat to the chair. So you can do a jump squat, or you try to leave the ground, or you can just squat and stand, okay? Whatever feels most comfortable to you, that's what we're gonna do. And then lastly, we're gonna be doing tuck-ups in the chair. So sitting in that chair and then driving the knees up. Good, just as best you can there, right? Just bringing and picking the knees up. And this is a great way to just get moving, okay? And just moving nice and steady. Now, between there, we have 100 meters of jog or walk, but really just moving in between, trying to just keep the intensity relatively high. So you can walk quickly, you can power walk, whatever you need to do. But the real goal here is to keep moving, all right? That's what we're doing here, is we're trying to get active, we're trying to stay moving, okay? We hope you enjoyed this home workout. Let us know how it's going. If you have any questions, let us know, okay? Enjoy it, we'll see you in the next video. Get after it.